Hello class, welcome to module 4 in the subject foreign language 1. In this module we will discuss about the pronunciation tips. So by this module we can able to learn the different tips in pronunciation of the Japanese language. So let's start with the n sound. So let's take a look at some of the tricky sound you need to watch out for in Japanese. So the character, this one, or it sounds like in Romaji n, is the only syllable in the Japanese without a vowel. So as you can see here, every consonant or every Romaji has a vowel except in this character. So you can use this at the end of the word or in the middle of the word, but never at the start of a word. So the pronunciation of this character can change a little depending on the syllable it's next to. But don't worry about that too much for now. Just say it as it looks like it should sound and you will be fine. So let's hear a native Japanese speaker on how to pronounce this character. So we have here time or hour, and we also have a mood or feeling. So how it pronounced in the last part of this Romaji word.
時間、時間、気分、気分。
Okay, so that's how to pronounce this last character in a Romaji form. Now let's talk about the long vowels. So when you say the symbol like this one, at the top of the letter O, written above a vowel in the Romaji, make it a long sound. So if you can see this symbol, it means that you will pronounce this in a long sound. So for example, this one, let's hear from a native speaker on how to pronounce this Romaji, or in English, goodbye.
さようなら、さようなら。
So as can you observe the pronunciation, if there is a symbol in the top of the vowel, you will pronounce the word in a long sound. Next, double consonants. So when you say double consonants like double T and double K sound, for example, this one, it means a little bit. So what you are going to do is we need to insert a gap between this character and then this character, and then this character. So let's hear from a native speaker.
ちょっと、ちょっと。薬局、薬局。
Okay, so as you hear the pronunciation of a native Japanese speaker, there is a gap between this character and then this character. In this Romaji, there's a gap between this character and then this character. Now let's proceed to double vowels. Aside from the 46 basic hiragana and katakana characters, there are some other combinations, such as this one. This is a combination, and also this one. So pronounce them as one syllable. As you can see here, it will not sound like two sounds, but instead it sounds in a one syllable, not two. So for example, this one and this one. Okay, so let's hear again from a native Japanese speaker.
京都、京都。
Alright, so now let's proceed to silent or short vowel. So in this part, this is the usual mistake of a learner when he wants to learn how to speak in a Japanese language. For example, this one. There are a lot of students who will pronounce this one as a desu, but the right pronunciation of this word, there will be a silent or a short vowel. Sometimes vowels sound like this one, I and you, sounds like they are missing. A good example of this is the U sound in des instead of desu, des. Okay, so don't worry, there's still enough of a sound to be able to distinguish the sound from any other vowel sound. Let's hear from a native Japanese speaker on how to pronounce this one.
です。
Alright, so there is a silent or a short vowel pronunciation of this vowel. And now, another example. The name, this one, has a missing I. So in the previous, there's a missing or silent of letter U. And this one, there is a silent or a short vowel pronunciation of this letter I. Instead, you will just hear the sh, okay, sound, and don't panic. By hearing this sound alone, you will be able to distinguish the shi sound from any other s sounding syllable. So let's hear from a native Japanese speaker on how to pronounce this one. Again, this is for silent or a short vowel.
よしこ。よしこ。
Okay, as you hear the Japanese native speaker, he did not really pronounce the letter I. So there is a silent or a short vowel. She did not emphasize the sound of the letter I. Again, let's hear again.
よしこ。よしこ。
Alright, now let's have a practice. Lastly, try saying the following Japanese words which look like English when written in Romaji. Remember to pronounce the vowels and please don't confuse them with the English. Again, these words are not an English word, but this is a Romaji with the same spelling of an English word. So before I will click to the Japanese native speaker, kindly have a try or practice. So first, how would you pronounce this one? Alright, how about this one? Then, how about this one? Just try on how to pronounce it. And also this one. Then lastly, this one. Alright, so now let's reveal the right pronunciation of this Romaji.
あれ。あれ。来て。来て。酒。酒。目。目。と。と。
Alright, congratulations to those who can able to pronounce correctly the Japanese pronunciation in this slightly confusing spelling of this Romaji. The spelling is just like an English word, but they have different meaning and different pronunciation in the Japanese language. Thank you, students, for listening, and please don't forget to answer or to submit the assignment for this module. Thank you.